Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another MLB update video where we have a lot of injury news to talk about today and some Mets news as well. If you guys are new here, we talk about the MLB news that's happened in the week, whether it be injuries, trades, rumors, free agency, and all that stuff, and also post some MLB The Show 21 content, so be sure to subscribe and check that out. So with our first story of the day, Dustin May of the Dodgers is going to be done for the year with Tommy John surgery. Very unfortunate for the Dodgers because they've just been bombarded with injuries recently, especially on their pitching staff. So again, the Dodgers still have the three-headed monster of Buehler, Bauer, and Kershaw, and Urias. So basically a four-headed monster. But it's obviously a big loss for them because he has a really big arm for them, and he is expected to get a lot better. He is very young, so big blow for May. He's expected to be out all of this year and maybe even sometime next year. So hopefully he can come back better than ever. But it is going to be a big blow for the Dodgers. They will be able to survive without him, but maybe they do go out and make a trade or pick someone up. But they do have some other prospects they could call up as well, so they won't be that affected. Going on to our second story, Luis Robert has been injured with a torn hip flexor. He is a star breakout player for the White Sox, center fielder, a lot of speed, a lot of power. So this injury is expected to sideline him for 2 to 3 months, but it could affect him longer than that because his ability or his agility and his speed could be affected with the torn hip flexor and just recovering from it over time. So hopefully he can get back to 100% and go on to have a good career because he is a super talented player and the White Sox really need him. The White Sox did sign Brian Goodwin to a minor league deal. He was let go by Pittsburgh a couple weeks ago, so they signed him to a minor league contract because the White Sox are also without not Luis Robert, they're also without Eloy Jimenez, so now they're out Robert and Jimenez, so a big blow to their outfield. So hopefully they can get back on track because without these two players, it's going to be tough for them going forward, but they have a lot of other stars, so hopefully the White Sox can stay on pace for the playoffs because they're a fun team to watch. Going on to our final story, the Mets have fired their hitting coaches, and the reason we have Lindor on the screen is because his numbers have been really below average for hitting. He's been extremely bad this year, but I do expect him to bounce back. I mean, he has shown in the past that he can hit. It is Francisco Lindor, but some Mets fans are getting mad about that big contract that Lindor signed, 12 years, $351 million, I believe it was. So I don't know. People are getting impatient on Lindor. Eventually, I feel like Lindor is going to hit, but I just don't know because he hasn't really been good offensively this year. But maybe the new hitting coaches and new approach coaches that they were talking about will help him and the rest of the team get going a bit. I believe DeGrom is pitching tonight for them, so it's going to be interesting to see if they can actually score a run because DeGrom has been out of this world this season, and the Mets just haven't scored him a lot of runs. So hopefully the Mets can get back on track. Just to recap, we have the Mets firing their hitting coaches and Lindor being a little bit bad to start off the season, Luis Robert being injured 2 to 3 months for torn hip flexor, and Dustin May being done for the year and maybe a little bit into next year with Tommy John surgery. So let me know what you think about this news down in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.